Hey YouTube, Doppler Dave here, going to do an upload video. I'm going to do this solo, so it's going to be a little bit of a different version. Actually camping this weekend by myself. Haven't done a video in quite a while, but we're going to do an update, do some viewer questions, do briefly one thing that I did to the camper. And I'm doing this by myself. I've got a kickstand on my phone, so we're going to do it this way. I'm going to take you outside. We're going to show you kind of one of the new additions we actually did to the camper. Alright, so the new addition we did to the camper is we got the name on the back of the camper. So basically, the name of the camper is the Chuck Box, Port St. Lucie, Florida. It's one of those, I am a boat guy, I'm a camper guy, so it actually is a boat name, but I thought it was something a little bit different that, you know, would make me stand out. And we're going to go back inside, do some viewer questions, and go from there because it is starting to rain here in South Florida, which is desperate. We definitely needed it. Alright, so we're back inside here. Like I said, we want to do some viewer questions. Obviously, you saw the name. Like I said, I would have elaborated a little bit more, but it was starting to rain. And I'm here by myself. It's a solo camping trip. Everybody bailed on me this weekend. They had other obligations. My girls were with their grandparents. My brother had his things he had to do. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions. One of my viewers, Andy, asked me about the fireplace. I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that. I do not remember the brand name that I got. It was off of eBay. It was $100. I do not remember the brand name. It's on the back, and I'm not going to go through, unfortunately, all the trouble of pulling it back out to find the label. It's hidden. It's too much work to pull it out. But it was $99. It was, I believe, a like 5,000 BTU heater unit. But one of the things I wanted to touch on as far as that, he asked me about the fireplace. I said I don't know the brand, but one of my last videos I had to go back because I haven't done a video in a while. I had to go watch what I've posted because I don't want to bore you with the same thing again. One of my videos I posted was that I was not very happy with the heater. When I posted that video, it was several months ago, and I said it didn't work. It didn't heat up the camper. It did not. But like I said, we're here in South Florida, and we had a couple of cold nights, and I decided I'm going to sleep out in the camper. And what I did was I turned on the heater from the electric fireplace at like 5 o'clock. If you maintain the temperature and keep it at temperature, it does work. If you go from 40 degrees and try to heat it up, it does not work. But it was, I believe, it was like 35, 38 degrees. I used strictly that, and it worked perfect. Because I showed you in one of my videos that I bought that ceramic heater from the depot. That heated it up. But if you start it early enough, it will keep this camper warm. That's all I used the whole night. I was comfy. It was, you know, upper 60s. It was mid-30s outside, but it did work. You just cannot wait till it gets cold inside and then start trying to use that electric fireplace to heat it up. The next question was from Andy, was the water heater that I used. It's an EcoTemp model EM 2.5. It's a 2.5 gallon tank point of use hot water heater. That is what I used. The other question that Andy had was my charging. Unfortunately, it's done, so a lot of stuff is hard to show, and I really want to take it all apart. But basically, all I did with my 12-volt system is I have a 12-volt battery, a fuse block, and I have a Schmacher. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's SCHMACHER battery charger. It is an automatic battery charger is either a maintainer or 10 amp. Everything I have is LED lights minus the exhaust fan in the bathroom. 10 amps is more than enough for what I need. So basically, once the battery gets low enough, it will kick in and give you the 10 amps. Otherwise, it maintains it. Got nothing, no pictures for you, unfortunately, but yeah, basically just a battery charger connected to a battery. One of the other questions is about my AC. Unfortunately, that's been a big expense. I have not taken the bullet on that one yet because I'm looking at like $700 for AC. But yes, I'm going to do a mini split as per my original plan. Looking at a 9,000 BTU cool heat pump system, and I believe that should work considering that it's insulated and everything else. One of the other things that I purchased, I haven't installed it yet, is a tire carrier. And yes, I'm sorry, cheat sheet, because I haven't done a video in a while. I'm trying to make sure I don't bore you and repeat myself with the same stuff that you've already seen. But tire carrier, I've got a spare tire. Typically, unfortunately, I do not carry it with me because where I'm camping right now is about 6 miles from my house. I'll just go home and get the tire at this point, you know, but not exactly the perfect solution, but that's what I've been doing. But I do have a tire carrier. We will show you that in the next video that we do an update on. And I appreciate all you guys watching. I know you guys watch my channel. We kind of deviated a little bit with Robbie's van build. It's not been as popular, but anyway, cargo trailer to camper build is what you guys signed up for. This is what we're trying to do, and we're going to go back to that. I'm getting close to the end. I'm doing the interior now. Basically, the biggest thing I have is the AC and polyurethane and paint. But 99% of the build is done. It's usable. I've used it numerous times. I'm using it today. Now it's just cosmetics. But if you have any questions, please, you know, submit them. I'll try to answer them. If I can show you, I'll show you. But unfortunately, a lot of stuff is hidden now. It's done. So anyway, once again, God bless. Appreciate all the views, all the likes, and amen.